Well, today marks the anniversary of the emergency landing of the Miracle on the Hudson. The accident features one of the most iconic survival stories in aviation history. A passenger jet successful ditching in New York's Hudson River. All 155 passengers and crew members survived. Chief Transportation Correspondent and pilot Mackay Beeler looks back at one of the most feel-good stories of all time. Mackay, I cannot believe it has been 17 years.
I know, 17 years ago today, when U.S. Airways 1549 hit a flock of birds, lost all engine power, and glided into the river. The jet had just departed New York's LaGuardia Airport, headed for Charlotte, but ended up ditching in the icy Hudson instead. Now, eventually it was recovered from the river, then transported here to Charlotte, where it would find a new home at the Sullenberger Aviation Museum. So we know what happened to the jet, but what about the passengers? Well, many of them were from Charlotte on a one-day business trip to New York and back. 21 of them worked for Bank of America, like Pam Siegel and Brian Siegel. Now, their names sound the same, but are spelled differently. Their only other link was being on U.S. Airways Flight 1549. I sat down with them for a look back.
Oh yeah, there was definitely fear. I was never an easy flyer. Like, I never truly enjoyed the process of flying. I was very frightened. I was frightened that we were going to crash. I was frightened that I wouldn't see my family again.
I was in row 8, which is the window exit is row 10. So I was 2 windows in front. I came out that first window and out onto the wing here and made my way all the way out, and then went off the front side of the wing onto the water.
I think I'm the smaller of the two heads, but that's me.
Pam Siegel and Brian Siegel recalled January 15th, 2009, the day that changed everything. Prior to January 15th, Pam, a mother of 2 teenagers at the time, says she had taken many things in life for granted. Brian, a new father of a 6-week-old baby, was juggling work and parenthood. He still grapples with the notion that he was the last standby passenger to grab a seat.
When things started to happen, the immediate thought that went through my mind was, well, I'm not even supposed to be here.
It was just another routine flight until the bird strike. A bang, engine fires, the smell.
Then I realized that I didn't hear either engine. And that was really the first time for me, that sort of sickening feeling that it's just too quiet.
We started to lose momentum. And I always say that for me, one of the scariest things was that loss of forward momentum. It's like that top you hit on the roller coaster. You just get to that point and then you're no longer going up, you're now going down.
Lacking altitude and airspeed to return back to the airport, the only option became the Hudson River.
And I could see the buildings getting larger and us getting closer to the river, and I realized that we were going into the Hudson. I've also said though that was better. Like, that was better than crashing into Manhattan.
And it wasn't until the captain said, "This is the captain, brace for impact," that it starts going through your mind, like, what does that mean? I mean, we're here in the air. What are we going to hit?
The plane landed level, hitting the water at 140 miles per hour, but it instantly and violently lost its momentum. There was a long second of silence, then the order to evacuate.
It was January. The water was cold, the air was cold. So I get out onto the wing, dress shoes, suit pants, and a button-down shirt. So immediately the wind, I remember just feeling the wind and the air moving. You smelled the jet fuel that was floating in the water. So there was this moment of just trying to stabilize yourself, because this is an unnatural place that you're not supposed to be.
Pam got out on the emergency exit on the left wing. The splashing water froze on the wing, making it slippery with each step. Fearing a fall, she chose to jump into the water. She soon swam to a life raft. Ferry boats arrived to rescue passengers from the wing, the rafts, and the water.
I actually reached into my pocket and grabbed my phone out, and I called my wife, who was home, and I said, listen, I'm going to be late. You're not going to believe this, but my plane just landed in the Hudson River. Before something like this happens, you have this image in your mind of what life is supposed to be. And it's almost like a jigsaw puzzle. And when something happens like this, the puzzle gets thrown up in the air and all the pieces get scrambled. And eventually you do put the puzzle back together again. But when you do, the picture's a little bit different. But look, I wake up and even if I'm having a bad day, if things are stressed, I can always go back to looking at it and saying, there's a chance I might not have been here.
Talk about your life flashing before your eyes, and what I've said is it's not the past, it's the future. It's the future without you. It's that hole that you'll leave. Did my kids go on and do okay? It's that absence of you in the future. So yeah, I was frightened.
You can learn more about the other passengers in the plane at a brand new Miracle on the Hudson Passenger Experience program. It debuts this week at the Sullenberger Aviation Museum located at Charlotte Douglas International Airport. It's a 2-hour guided exploration of U.S. Airways Flight 1549 where guests can handle rarely seen artifacts and get an up-close look at the iconic Airbus.
Queen City News Plus. Just search Queen City News on your smart TV's app store.